Hello, good morning. My name is Morgan, and I apologize for being a little underprepared. I don't even have the game launched yet. But yes, this is the weekend game going forward. I finally broke down and purchased this game for more than I think it's worth. But I could not help myself, for, as has been stated before, I am addicted to mediocrity, apparently. Just for a brief um, explanation of why I'm playing this. Basically, I played East Origin way back in the day and thought it was a surprisingly good game that I felt like got slept on a little bit. I've been playing every game that they released on Steam since then, hoping that they will come anywhere near as good, and nothing really has. But we're gonna get started, and I'm not capturing the game yet, because I'm a dumb dummy. There we are. Is the chat showing up? Seems like it is not. Anything showing up. I had to change the overlay a little bit because of doing the restream. Oh, you know what? That's why I didn't save it. You have to edit, then save. Let's test it.
Stop shouting at me!
Yeah, that works. 2 p.m. Oots. Alright, well, fuck me then. Let's fix that because Barbie's gonna give me a hard time until it's corrected. Oops. There we go. Much more better. Alright. Should I record these? I don't know why I would bother. I don't expect I'll be making any videos for this. Yeah, I'm not gonna record them. Alright. Game seems a bit loud. Audio? Audio? Where's audio? Sound. Bigum volume down a bit. Probably end up cranking that later on when some of the good songs come in. One thing I did do is the soundtrack of this game was a bit controversial because some of the quality of some of the songs is pretty terrible. And they released an album where somebody like rearranged and re-recorded some of the songs and made them a hell of a lot better. And somebody released a mod that's basically just a bunch of files to replace the in-game soundtrack with some of the new ones. And I did it on a couple of them. I don't want to replace all of them because some of them like sound less video gamey. They sound more just like power metal songs that I don't think, or like symphonic songs that I don't think are as tonally consistent with what I'm used to from the East games. So I didn't replace all those, but some of the really bad ones I did. Anyway, so I did, like, I couldn't help myself. I ended up getting through the first chapter, which only took like maybe an hour. It's pretty much, the first chapter is basically just a prologue. We're gonna get started again. I love the fact that not only are the difficulty options hilariously, like, over the top, but if you go into the options for display or graphics, even the draw distance has very dramatic options. And to be honest, I put everything to max, and I had absolutely no problem staying at 60 FPS, so they're very dramatic about difficulty options. I'm going to play on hard. I believe you can adjust the difficulty in-game, so if it ends up being too easy, I'll make it even more difficult. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The song I posted, which one? Beats me, man. Yeah, so if I had save data from either of the previous... Oh, that one... Well, like the really... Yeah, whatever. That's one of the songs that did get redone for the album. But it's so different that I didn't think it made sense to replace that one. Anyway, I do have save data from both of these games. For some reason, it only recognizes one of them. I guess I must have deleted local files for the other one. Yeah, it doesn't recognize East 8. But regardless, I wasn't going to use that anyway because it's a bit cheap. It's basically like a freebie for having played the previous game.
Good. You've made it out.
I have.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here.
I don't know who you are.
I've grown rather accustomed to these walls.
Surprised you didn't start singing that song.
Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape. I hope that one day we'll meet again. Now go.
The guy sounds like Mr. Dink from Doug. What the hell are you doing wearing blue, Adol? Blue's not your color. Clang, clang. I feel like they've handled, just my initial impressions, they've handled expressions in cutscenes a little bit better than the previous game, but it still basically looks the same. So it's just giving you a tutorial on the controls.
What happened?
No reports received so far.
Got dash.
Did a prisoner break
We're
out?
dashing.
That's impossible. You'd have to have a death wish to try to escape this place.
Look at them idiots. Well, maybe you should make a prison that's not as open, so that you have actual like guarded choke points, because there's like nobody patrolling this place right now. I'm gonna turn the music back up. Well, apparently only the main menu music is really quiet. I mean, really loud.
How would I end up here?
Well, you've done something wrong, clearly. All of them making the same fist bump gesture.
Be here till the end of my days. Aren't I?
I'm pretty sure that dude's just copy-paste from this one.
How
Yeah,
would I...
literally the same character.
Report! Report!
What is it?
There's been an escape from the East Wing cell block. We're verifying the inmate number now. Stand by for a follow-up report.
How the hell? Seal all passages leading to and from the East Wing. Quickly!
Yes, sir.
It's one of those, like, it's weird that they add those dialogues for immersion, but it's honestly breaking the immersion, because how the hell is Adol hearing all that so clearly when none of those guards are anywhere near us? Anyway. I'm not sure why they had to make an area transition like that, considering it's an instant loading screen. Let us escape. They still don't have proper turn animations. I've seen some of the screenshots from the new game that's supposed to be coming out this year.
A treasure chest!
I think it looks better than this, but they always embellish the screenshots, so who knows. We equip our sword. We literally don't have a choice. Danger. As if Adol is afraid of danger. They look pretty mundane compared to critters we've dealt with in the past. So, as far as I can tell, the combat is pretty much equivalent to East 8. But it seems like the camera pans out a bit more, which I appreciate. One of my biggest problems with action games nowadays, they love to hog the camera right up to your character. Listen, this is opening game critters. Ratu. I feel the combat feels a little bit floaty and a little bit slow. It's one of my biggest problems with the East games as of late.
I've arrived too late. Introductions must wait. Just know that your role here is crucial. Forgive me for what I am about to do, but this city needs you.
Shot through the heart. Sound design is still a little bit off. Oh shit, she made me into an edgelord.
You've assimilated with the curse without so much as a squeal. Your new form deserves a proper name. How about the Crimson King?
Well, that's a bit grandiose.
I did. Now you must calm yourself and fully embrace it. Do you understand your gift? There is no going back now, I'm afraid. The wheels of fate are already turning. Use your power to escape this place. We will meet again, in time. Owen, my name is Aprilis.
Keep looking, damn it!
But they told us we're not supposed to be down here.
Who cares? We have to find the prisoner.
And she gone. Finally, we get the anime goth waifu that I've always wanted. Well, the funny thing, we're about to see... There's, like an opening... like, monologue from Adol, which is the most spoken dialogue he's ever had in a game. But, I gotta... We barely hear the dialogue in that, cutscene. So apparently in-game, the music's too quiet, but in cutscenes, the music's too loud. Yeah, she even edgelorded my sword into a gothic sword. Brilliant. Now we get skills. Ow. I don't understand why his attacks are so slow. I feel like I'm used to their games being so much faster than this. I feel like they nerfed Adol's attack speed a little bit, probably to make the faster characters that we get later on more appealing. But I really don't like it. No, it's a reference to the fact that he's been made into a goth. Oh my god, I'm dying. Holy shit! I was not prepared for that. Oh my god, that put me all the way back. Alright, I've been getting a little carried away. What's weird is that, like, when we're in that form, apparently our sword gets upgraded. And there are times when we're not in that form and we just have this ordinary basic bitch sword. It's interesting to me that that seems to imply that there are times we'll be in combat and we're not in our anime goth form. Alright, we've seen it. Yes, yes. Do you save the game normally? Yeah, you do. For some reason, even though it's very antiquated, I kind of long for the old school style of save points rather than being able to save anywhere. Being able to save anywhere means there's not really that much penalty for failure. Which is kind of a weird thing where in in these like open sections, or these like in the levels, I want there to be that kind of thing. But against a boss, I don't want that kind of setback. So I appreciate that these games conventionally let you repeat a boss immediately when you lose, as opposed to having to go back to a save point and fight through the level again, because it keeps up the tempo. But I think that penalty is more appropriate for the sections where you're just clearing the level. If that makes any sense. A treasure chest? Raisins! Delicious. Those are some healthy-ass raisins. I imagine that the next game's gonna have basically the same like camera style, which I'm not the biggest fan of, because I really liked it when they were isometric games. Alright, let's try parry. Okay. Don't really give him much feedback when he attacks, he just flashes a bit. Oh my god, I'm getting Myra's kick, because he keeps hopping around and I keep impulse blocking. Oh, leave the cat alone. That is an incredibly ineffective barricade there, but who even, like, triggered it? Oh, I need to heal. This is one of the curious things that they've had lately, where like these aren't a save point, they're just a point you walk onto to get your health back. So I'm pretty sure we'll end up being here again another day, based on the fact that there's parts of the levels that are clearly just blocked off. Anyway, time for boss fight. And it's Big Froggo. This is one of the songs I didn't replace, but I kind of wish I had. For some reason, this guitars sound way fuzzier in this one than they did when I was listening to it in the car. So all in all, oops, I'm pressing the wrong buttons and facing the wrong direction. All in all, the combat's pretty identical to the last game. Ow. And kind of just end up spamming the skills, because you get so many skill points just from attacking. You can do them almost ad nauseum. Ow. Oh my goodness. I'm way off. Whatever, I'll heal. So my plan, once I kind of get used to this game, is to basically never heal and never resurrect. I want to keep it pretty old school. What are you doing, you dumb shit? Well, I'm pretty bad at this. I'm pressing all the damn wrong buttons. Like, look how many times in a row I could do that. A bit silly. Can't really animation cancel. You just say you're screwed? That's pretty edgy for Adol to say. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. Are you serious? Weaken enemies and retry. Brilliant.
Sad performance.
I didn't do this badly the first time I played. I'm not sure why I'm sucking balls today. Oh my goodness. When you do a perfect parry, or a flash guard they call it, you're basically just immune to damage for a minute. So you can kind of just end up spamming your abilities for a few seconds. And it just broke my lock on. for no good reason. And if you do a perfect dodge, you get like a slowdown effect. And it's weird because when you have the invulnerability from the flash guard, you can basically just take what would have been a hit and just dodge through it, and you get the dodge as well. All right, that was way better. Didn't even take a hit that time. I might have taken one. Oh, come on. You went through harder trials than this.
There he is!
Is that really inmate 217? He looks just like...
Silence! I want that rogue in irons!
It's always weird to me how he has, like, silver eyes.
What the?
It's a very odd color
It's unlikely that he'll make it out of these
in
catacombs
contrast
in
with
one
his hair
piece.
color.
The aqueduct leads straight to the city. Send a search party as a
Always been a
precaution.
thing. Hang on, I just heard a weird sound from the other room.
You ever had a dream
Where you could do anything?
for someone else? When I have a dream like that, it makes me wonder, am I really me? Perhaps such a dream is my reality, and my reality is the dream.
As we learned in the last game, all of reality
I
is a dream.
discovered the answer during my adventures in Balduke, and the answer was astoundingly simple. They are both equal truths. What is real is defined by what is not. Who one is defined by who one isn't. One must accept these truths if they wish to live and learn and grow. It was in this prison, this cradle, where my dreams and my reality became intertwined. Adol Kristen. An excerpt from Balduke Prison.
That is the most spoken dialogue this man has ever had across his entire, 25-year career since the first game came out. The Monstrums of Balduke.
We finally made it to Balduke, the prison city. Word is, it's home to the biggest slammer in the Roman territories. Even from out here, I can tell the city's huge. Look, Adol. There's a security checkpoint at the gates. We just got here, Adol. Can't you go 5 minutes without leaping into trouble? Anyway, it'd be nice to catch some shut-eye in an actual bed for once. They say the garrison runs a tight ship throughout the city, what with the prison and all. Well, let's go see what's going on.
Naturally, we're always on the road with Dogi. There's a lot of open area, but obviously we can't wander far because the plot demands it.
Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping to unwind at the inn tonight.
Okay. Obviously, all these characters have a little bullshit to say. Who knows, man? What is that word? Why is there a G followed by 2 L's? That's not how words work. I've never heard of a word that had 3 consonants follow, like, back to back. Oh, this short ball twat.
Who are you? Are you travelers?
Is that a shock? I mean, look how many other travelers are here.
If you want to get into Balduke, we'll need to inspect your things.
Security looks tight here. Did something happen?
Huh. Guess you could say that. Some hoodlums calling themselves Monstrums have been plaguing Balduke.
Well, that's a silly name.
Monstrums?
A certain dignitary has recently gone missing. There's no doubt they're behind this. Those damn pests. Blast it all. I've only just been transferred here, too.
Well, not sure if I follow, but it seems like a pretty big deal.
It was pretty straightforward, Dogie. What's hard to follow about that?
Warden Belger.
What? Are you sure? All right. Detain him.
Beg your
Okay,
pardons.
now that doesn't look like a warm welcome to me.
You, with the red hair. You're the adventurer, Adol Kristen, are you not? We've just received a warrant for your arrest from the Capitol.
A warrant?
Oh, it's
For Adol?
about time we
What
stirred
for?
up too much trouble.
He says it with a straight face.
You can't fool me. You returned from the cursed Isle of Saren. You were involved with the Atlas Ocean incident. And most recently, you were seen in Altago in the aftermath of the ceasefire.
Okay, what exactly is criminal about any of those?
You are being arrested on the grounds of your suspicious involvement in these events.
Ah, would you look at that? We're bona fide celebrities.
He's not arresting you, Dogie.
It'll be easier on all of us if you come quietly with me to the prison.
Warden Belger.
Oh, Shadowlard. You got me at a
He's
bad
Shadowlard.
time. It's just in the middle of an arrest.
If it was this man here, allow me to take him in myself.
What is up with the quality of your voice? Sounds like you recorded in a closet,
Oh, but weren't you on patrol?
and the microphone was outside the closet.
Yes. However, we've just received word that monstrums were sighted in the main square.
Monstrums, you say?
Those must be the guys he was talking about earlier.
They are, because he literally called them that.
That's right. I was to report any monstrum activity directly to you.
Should have just said so from the start.
My apologies. Shall I take it from here?
Of course. I know you'll keep a close eye on him. I leave him to you, Shadowlard. Troops, fall in! The primary garrison will shift their priorities to capturing the monstrums. Today will be the day those
I like
pests
how they
will finally
emphasize
go
that
where they
every
belong.
single one of these characters
Balduke
looks the same.
Prison. The one who captures them will receive a sizable bonus.
Yes, sir!
Look at that slow-ass anime
Now
run.
then, Mr. Adol Kristen.
What does Dogie have a fist emblem on his back?
Unfortunately, I'm not obligated to give you that answer. I am Shadowlard, Master and Commander of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights.
That's a terrible name.
Hieroglyph Knights?
You can't have a
So
G followed by
you must
2
be part of
L's.
the
Who came up with that?
Hieroglyph Church. Why are you working with the Roman Empire?
We operate in tandem for the sake of maintaining the order here in Balduke. Warden Belger is the one in charge of the garrison here. As his title suggests, he is also the warden of Balduke Prison. He will be the one to decide your fate. You will cooperate, one way or another.
There's another case where I don't think these Hieroglyph Knights have ever been introduced in any other game. But they're introduced now as if the characters already know about them, so it's one of those things that annoys me when games do that, because like the characters know about it and I don't. So they just keep, like, it's just weird that I'm playing a character who knows more about the situation than I'm entitled to know. What the hell? I did not resist.
He's so fast.
You are Dogi the Wall Crusher, are you not? I give you 30 points. You fail.
What?
What are you on about?
Unlike Adel, you aren't wanted yet by the Roman Empire. And now, I can see why. You should be grateful I'm not taking you in, too.
You son of a...
This man's face annoys me. He's got that arrogant smugness that demands to be punched.
As for you, 85 points. Collected even under duress, just as expected.
Alright, do I get to cash in these points? Maybe for a get out of prison free card? Not sure why they let me... Like, don't they have a standard prison outfit? They let me keep my fine vestments.
So, you're finally awake, 217?
Not 24601?
Right. Inmates don't go by their names here. Instead, they're given numbers. Yours is 217.
Doesn't sound like you have had a whole lot of prisoners then. It also has to be hard to remember.
You better get used to it. Don't get too excited. You've just woken up in time for dinner. Come on, let's go. And no funny business, all right?
Seems weird that they don't, like, they escort the prisoners individually.
Balduke Prison used to be a fortress. That's why it's got a complex layout. It's not just a soldier stationed here, but also the Roman army and the Hieroglyph Knights. You might as well give up any hope of escaping. I don't have any obligation to tell you that.
That sounds familiar. It must be like a standard, like, response in the employee handbook when prisoners ask questions that they don't need to know.
There are other inmates here, but speaking to each other is forbidden. Each of you have assigned seats. Yours is over there.
Please, I beg you.
No
Shut
talking,
it
he
and
said.
Give me the food. I ain't about to go slave away in the mines on an empty stomach. Come on, help a guy out, will you?
That gives me just as much reason to eat as you.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Well, I don't see numbers on their subtitles, so...
Ah,
Well, that was lame.
Why, you slippery little...
Didn't try very hard. Whoops.
Oh, watch it.
Hey, what's going on here?
Inmates 163 and 212.
Oh, there's their numbers.
Again?
nah, I'm sorry.
How do we know which one's which?
Relax,
You just
gentlemen.
shouted both of their numbers
We
back
were
to
just
back.
having a little chat.
Huh? 163. Where's your fork?
My what?
Your fork. Where is it? God help you if I find out you're stealing cutlery.
The hell are you talking about? It's here on the table. Well, I swear it was just here. Where'd it go?
He's hiding it up his ass.
All right, come on, 163. Time for a body search.
No. Wait.
This man
I
on the
haven't
right.
eaten anything yet.
It's such a weird pose just to be...
Ugh, you little shit. This was your doing, wasn't it?
I'm just eating my gruel, man.
Giving me the silent treatment, are you? Mark my words. I won't forget this.
Take a left here. As I mentioned earlier, this prison used to be a fortress. Even the knights and us guards aren't familiar with some of the older underground sectors.
How fortuitous when I make my escape in that direction.
Forget about being found if you get lost. May as well call it your tomb. Anyway, it hasn't even been a day and you're already rocking the boat, 217. I'd recommend not making an enemy out of 163.
I ain't done nothing.
I heard you were going to be trouble, but still.
No.
It's just my luck. You can make it up to me by not trying anything else during my shift. And especially not with her.
Whom?
Pardon me, ma'am. I've brought the inmate you requested.
You're late. Preposterously late. What are you waiting for? Get in here!
You will do
That
as
is
you are
a familiar
instructed.
voice. Trying to figure out what other roles this woman has played.
You're going to be asked some questions. I hope your answers are adequate for your sake.
State your inmate ID.
I'm just gonna be a smartass.
You don't even remember your number? You're inmate 217, Adol Kristen. I didn't think you would be so flimsy looking. From one who
No,
calls
this outfit
himself
is very
an
slimming.
adventurer, I was expecting someone more robust.
Now, for the record, the timeline of the games isn't strictly linear. Like, I don't exactly remember how it's laid out, but this is the latest game in the canon timeline, so this is basically the modern era.
Yes.
You will speak only when I permit you to. For the past 7 years, you have been engaging in adventures. You seem
Don't
to
say it
have
with
a
such
habit of getting
disdain.
involved
It is
in
a valid
remarkable
profession in
phenomena.
this sort of game.
These events have been withheld from the public, but delusions can only explain so
Look at that man's
much.
mustache.
Magic, the Eldine, alchemy, primordials.
Well, hang on, I'm a bit confused.
Preposterous, indeed.
She mentioned the primordials, but if I remember the ending of East 8 correctly, we basically reset everything so that the primordials never actually existed. So they broke their own timeline because that game was so stupid.
If you ask me, I'd say the rumors about you are quite inflated. Now, you will answer my questions truthfully and without reluctance. Do you understand?
Nope.
I don't think I need to explain what'll happen if you do. There's nothing more preposterous than squandered words and time. First question, inmate 217. It seems that shipwrecks are a common occurrence for you. Even sailors and fishermen don't experience a fraction of the accidents you've been in.
That's because I buy tickets on cheap ferries.
Some
apparently.
claim you instigated these incidents. What do you say to those accusations?
Why would I wreck the boat I'm traveling on?
Huh?
Is that a serious question? Or are you so far removed from reality that you can't distinguish it from adventure? You've even happened upon legendary weapons and artifacts. But somehow you always lose them afterward. Another fraudulent scheme, perhaps?
This is the game the developers trying to be self-aware at the memes that they've generated by the way their games always start. Half of them start with a shipwreck. Every single one of them starts with Adol back at square one.
Your antics are a detriment to the national interests of our Roman territories.
Well into the night. So we went from dinner to interrogation, and then it was nighttime? That's confusing. Unless this is supposed to be the next day, which it wasn't really clear on. Oh, the mysterious fork. Fork acquired. Yeah, so this was like the next day, because otherwise how would I not have noticed that? Well, let's stuff it under the pillows. They'll never check there. I'm not sure why the game, like, they've always kind of done that, where the game gives you a choice of something, even though, like, saying no is pointless. So, like, I wouldn't have been able to do anything if I had not hid the fork back there, so why even give me the choice? Let's come up with a plan.
This is you. Come on, in you go. I'll check on you later.
It seems I have a neighbor.
Are you the Mad Monk?
It's a shame I can't shake your hand. Could you come a little bit closer to the wall? Wouldn't want the guards hearing us speaking to each other now, would we?
Oh, so these are humongous cells.
That's much better. Listlessness nearly got the better of me after not having someone to talk with for so long. You don't mind, do you? I figured as much, seeing as you appear to be keeping yourself busy in there. Please excuse my curiosity.
How the hell are you watching? I don't want to know what you're looking at while I'm in bed.
Anyway, my crime was, well, I suppose you could call it fraud. How about you?
Are you the FTX guy?
A veritable criminal is amongst us. I believe I understand now. Are you here on false charges? In the past, the names and crimes of prisoners were publicly posted. But about 5 years ago, those postings were suddenly discontinued. Possibly because there's so many of us now. But something tells me there's more to it. Wait.
Because it's all scheme. Will the guards not find it suspicious that we're back to back on the same wall?
It seems they're doing their rounds now. The guards patrol on a strict schedule. Don't do anything that'll get you caught during patrol hours.
Well, shouldn't they be patrolling at all hours? It's like somebody would obviously get used to their patrol and know when it's a good time to break out.
Now then, mornings come early here. Best that you get some rest.
That's all I need to hear about the Canaan Islands. The ancient machine that controls the weather. The Ark of Napishtim. I find it difficult to believe that a thing out of a children's fairy tale actually exists.
Well, so if none of these things are true, then you have absolutely no, like, cause to arrest me. Like, you're insisting that all these crimes I've supposedly been involved in never happened. So let me go.
But your testimony doesn't conflict with any of the Navy's reports so far.
In that case...
I admit, you certainly have been cooperative these past few days. Very well. I'll put in a good word for your release.
Sweet.
Is that what you hoped I would say?
Oh, darn.
Lies or truth, there's no doubt your so-called adventures have major repercussions. And you're still suspected of being a spy in the Imperial territories. That's not my problem. Anyone would have a hard time believing these stories. I don't even know why I'm the one who has to do this.
Because that's your job.
Guard!
Yes, ma'am.
Hand inmate 217 over to the Empire to be tried for his other crimes. Take him and go.
You're taking me straight to court?
So they're sending you off? Just like that? I figured you'd already know. There's a rumor about this place. At the end of that corridor, there's a sector where even guards are forbidden. Supposedly, there's a hidden passage there, built when the prison was still a fortress.
This is one of those guys who annoys me because the emphasis on his voice is so fake. Like, he's trying to do that weird, like... I don't even, like, know how to describe it. But, like, have a more of a rasp to his voice than he actually has.
An emergency escape route, I imagine.
Maybe we do the thing with a string in the cans.
I thought you'd say that.
Yeah, there's no way we would be able to speak
It's
around that
possible
wall
it
without
leads out
somebody
of
else
the
being
prison,
able to hear us.
But it's a labyrinth down there. There are also rumors of strange creatures prowling the tunnels. You say that, but you don't seem concerned. We've only just met, but I already know you're not one
Look at
to
this
accept
Ponce
fate
outfit.
lying down. I'm sure you'd have gone anyway, with or without my help. After all, you already possess something to pick the lock with, don't you? I have my ways.
Do you now? Well, and make good our escape. Even though we barely have any more of a plan than we did a week ago. How clever. You're not the mad monk.
Good. You've made it out. That was a pretty neat trick with a fork. I knew you would figure it out. I appreciate what you did in the mess hall. I suppose I did.
You could have gotten me in a lot of trouble if I had gotten spotted with it, though.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls. Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape.
I'm not really sure why they did the flash forward just to do this bit again. I guess just for dramatic storytelling. It was weird when he seems like he's unconscious there, but he clearly didn't get washed up there. So he would have been out of the city by now.
He's not here.
Or maybe he got out and then like the curse went away and was like, ugh. If only those men just turned slightly to the left and looked across the canal.
Can we be certain he's here? He couldn't have made it through the aqueduct.
It's a direct order from Master Shadowlord himself. We're to take extra precautions with this one. So keep it to yourself and resume your search before I have you locked up too.
Yes, sir.
If you don't find the escaped prisoner, Master Shadowlord will shed a brick. He's running pretty out in the open. I mean, there's not a whole lot of alleyways to sneak through, are there? But
They're in place, sir.
I think you would at least crouch along the walls.
Rat gets through. Understood?
Why is this man sweeping the grass? Okay, can't read that. Who knows? Absolutely nothing to do with me. Top of the moons. A pint. Looks like you're drinking like a whole champagne bottle. One of these idiots. not much you can do here. You just basically have to go straight for where the plot moves on. Uh-oh. So they're walking straight for me. And I'm about to duck into an alleyway with no escape. I find the fact that they don't sniff me out hilarious. There's no way they didn't see me.
Any sign of him?
Nothing, sir. We've already searched the entire area.
What's this building?
It's just an old inn. It was closed about a year ago.
I love the fake shadow they put on him just for this part. There's no shadows cast on characters normally.
We searched it and didn't find anyone.
All right, move out and continue the search.
Yes, sir!
Like, you just saw me walk in this direction. Even if you searched it an hour ago, there's every chance I might have come in here since then. Falls asleep on the stairs. We gotta find a way to go incognitus. What was that slow acquired scroll? You just happened to find hair dye down here? My god, what have we become? Like, our soul has left, except we were a ginger, so we had no soul. I haven't bought any DLC, but you do have... I do have the one that I got for importing save data, but that's a pretty legit, like, piece of equipment there. So it feels pretty cheap to use it, so I'm not going to. Also, I like, we were seen wearing these clothes. Like, just putting a scarf over isn't going to make a difference. Maybe take that doublet off. Be at least a little bit less conspicuous. Oh, this game's got one of those things I love where, like, the walk animation, the speed of the animation is the same no matter the speed you're walking at. Oh, it's got a trail on the minimap where I've been walking. I don't know if any of the previous games had that. Hopefully they don't last forever like they do in Code Vein. We got a journal. Look at this edgelord. Like, we have to unlock character notes about ourselves. Our bullets give the monstrums their gifts. What a weird thing for bullets to do. Look at this jackass. Oh, Gramps. That was a jingle. I don't think, did they actually, like, have people back in the day just sweep whole streets like this with a regular-ass broom? I don't think you get a choice. This is just, like, what he looks like when you're going around town. Man. This dude with a top hat is literally about to cross paths with his doppelganger. Also, this really weird, obtrusive, like magic wall is what kind of restricts us at the start of the game, because we are monstrumented. Apparently, that limits our mobility around town for some arbitrary reason. What's your problem? How's... No, it's not a Gothic reference.
A treasure chest.
Where? Ooh. Flower. Who's keeping their flower in a box outside? If you say so. Well, what have we here? Red hair. That man must stand out like a sore thumb. Cardinal? Or abducting the clergy now? Yeah, everyone loves a scapegoat, don't they? Uh-oh. 2 moons? That was abrupt.
Mind your surroundings, Crimson King. This
You
place
again.
has become the cursed land. The Grimwald Nox.
You missed a word in your subtitle there.
It is a realm where the line between the worlds of human and monster becomes obscured.
Oh, so you're ripping off Persona again.
It is the front line of battle. Come forth, my monstrums, and consume this dark night!
White Cat, reporting in.
Hawk, present. This had better not be another waste of time.
Doll here. Good day. Raging Bull, I'm raring to go.
I'll bet you are.
Renegade. Let's get on with it already.
Monstrums, meet the Crimson King.
Look how I just got here and I've already got a way better title than any
We
of you
have a new
idiots.
recruit.
I guess we needed the extra help.
Of course she has cat ears, like literal
My
functional cat
condolences,
ears.
pal.
That's a funny name you've got there, Crimson
Even though she
King.
seems to have normal ears as well.
Raging Bull is also peculiar.
You all have gifts, each one unique. You use them to exorcise monsters here. If you fail to do so, you will be trapped here forever. And if you should die in this realm, your souls will wander it for the rest of eternity. That is the curse which all of you monstrums must bear.
Which you forced upon me.
You'll obey me hereon, or you'll regret it.
Damn.
There she goes again, sounding just as unreasonable as ever.
That demented
So
bitch.
sultry and commanding.
One day I'm gonna kill her.
I don't like it any
What a
more
creep.
than you guys. But this is the only way we can get back to our own lives. The clock is ticking. Now then, shall we begin?
Why don't your eyes open? Also, I think she's a literal doll.
Monstrums, the time is nigh. Under the red moons,
Lovely compressed FMV.
defiant shall be punished. Ascend into this unbreaking night. Unsheath your curse and smite the darkness.
Why did they have to be in FMV that was all compressed and shit? When it was just made with in-game graphics. Could they not have rendered that in real time? It would have looked even better. What a lovely glowing pillar. The spleen. The spleen. At least everyone stands out enough that we'll never really get confused at who's who. So this is the like the what do you call it? The like horde mode sections the last game had, except this time everyone seems to kind of do their own thing. Whereas in the last game you had your standard party members, and then it was just implied that everyone else was like involved. Ow. It does get pretty visually noisy. Hard to know when to block or dodge when there's so many characters on screen. What the hell was that? Something we did? There's just way too much shit going on. I can't follow anything. I'm just hitting buttons. Oh my god, he's stabbing. Holy shit! Dude. If you even dodge one of his attacks, he's just gonna hit you with the rest of them. I'm getting all the bubbles. Final wave already. God, that horrible sound effect that they used in the last game as well. Ow. Oh, he's down. Like, look how many, like, skill points you get back just for using the skills themselves. It's a bit ridiculous. Oh, victory is mine. She isn't even on screen the whole time.
Impressive.
Thanks. I like how even though she's supposed to be like the dark broody character, she's not, doesn't seem completely like humorless. Lemures. Okay, I'm not sure what skill.
I'd expect no less from all of you.
What does the score do? Marrow flower again. We got stink branch. That's a lot of bonuses for a first time clear. I guess you can repeat these if you want a better score.
Good. It seems the Grimwald Nox has lifted. You have much potential, Crimson King. Your power will be useful in banishing the darkness in the days to come.
What?
If you seek the truth about the curse, first unveil the mystery of Balduke Prison, Crimson King.
Do you have any leads on that front? We're not conspicuous at all, are we?
Typical. Leave it to her to scurry off as soon as her dirty work's done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go home.
I'll be leaving too.
Oh,
You got that right, new kid. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, but you're out of luck. We don't have the answers you're looking for.
We still don't know why we're even fighting. Nor what those monsters are. Nor why the Grimwald Nox comes.
Yeah, and what's with those magic bullets?
She used them to turn us into these things.
Someone's desperate for friends.
And we can't leave the city either. You can thank the curse for that.
Thanks,
When she calls, we
curse.
fight. We're nothing more than puppets.
I'd rather be monster chow than be stuck another month in this dump.
I don't know why you still put up a fight.
Yeah, I love this city, but there's only so much to do around here.
Hey, look, they're on the roof.
Yeah, maybe we should have taken cover before we got noticed.
Is that a monster?
Oh, God.
Shh, it's rude to point.
Wait a second. Are those all of the Monstrums?
Yeah, but I count 6 of them. Is the red one a monstrum too?
Oops, we've been made.
The new kid's outfit sticks out like a clown at a funeral.
You act like none of you are conspicuous either, but I guess this is... I mean, we're like the most anime characters.
We should disperse before
in this
someone
entire
calls
scene.
the Roman soldiers or the knights.
Very well. I shall take my leave then.
Okay, I'll go too. Bye, guys.
Alright, well, farewell, idiots. No, that could have been timed a little bit better, but...
Battle!
Well, ain't this convenient.
I've been looking all over for you after I heard you escaped from the prison.
Well, maybe don't shout my name out loud then, idiot.
Am I glad I found you before the soldiers did? That right? I'm just glad you're okay. You can tell me what happened later. Huh? You look...
What do you mean? I've always had this hair color.
Just imagining things, I guess. Anyway, now that you're a fugitive, you really shouldn't be out here.
Did you find him?
No, we've looked everywhere, sir.
We can't let all 6 of them get away. Call for reinforcements. I want at least one of them in custody.
Thanks to those monstrums, soldiers will be everywhere. We'd better find somewhere to lay low for now.
Oh, I have just the place.
Whoa, that's a lot to take in. So that makes you one of those monstrums? A prison with monsters in the basement, a mystery woman with false limbs, and a curse that won't let you leave the city. Can't say I understand it all, except the part about being stuck here for a while. You're loving this, aren't you?
This is
An
apparently what I
adventure
live for, I guess.
That's what you are. Anyway, before we can do anything else, we're gonna need a hideout. The basement of this abandoned building ain't bad. A hidden entrance like that would make coming and leaving a lot more discreet. We can fix it up enough to sleep here. Then we can talk about a plan.
Can I just say, like, an abandoned building in a city is gonna be claimed by somebody eventually. So, it's not really the best place to hide out. Or I wouldn't think so anyway.
Yeah.
You got it. Just leave it to me.
No, just like old times. End. Alright. Well, this splash... No, I thought I was going to wait until I skipped it. What do you mean that's it? Game's not over, buddy. Maybe we shouldn't spruce it up, because then it'll be clear that somebody's living here if anyone comes snooping around. How do we know anything about these fools? We just met them, and they barely, like, said anything about themselves. Also, I understand the emphasis, but I don't think they need to, like, make the weird contraction to, like, to emphasize his accent in the subtitles where he's not speaking. Especially because they don't consistently do it. Like, the last line he said something, now he's saying something. So this was localized by NIS America, who famously did a shitty job with the last Ys game. Doesn't seem like they have much of an improvement here. Oh, we didn't come here for, you know, the sights. We came here for adventure, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, we are adventurers. Why else would we have come here? He seems to imply that we were here just on some mundane business. But what if it kills me if I try? Like the barrier around the Valley of Mines. Seems like a terrible idea. The White Cat's Melancholy. Well, I guess we know who we're talking to first. I don't recall it having a chapter structure in any of the other games, so how the plot's gonna play out, here's to see. I will be right back. Alright, let's roll. Again, I don't think it's a great idea to make this place look lived in when people think it's abandoned, because if they ever come searching again... Is it bad? Not really. It's fine so far. We did have one of the Horde mode sections that I'm not a fan of. I couldn't really tell what I was doing because there's so many characters. That's an interesting loading screen. Also, Adol has black hair. Because he's incognitus. I'm sure someone's made a mod that gives him black hair permanently. Which would be hilarious. Again, like... I don't think it's a great idea to test that. Or at least not in such a conspicuous area. Because A, what if the curse kills us if we try to leave? And B, what if it becomes very obvious that we can't? Which makes people very suspicious. Where? Well, that's convenient. Watch where you're going.
Ouch! I am so sorry. Are you okay? I mean, I didn't hurt you, did I?
Barely even felt it, and your voice is atrocious.
What's wrong?
Yes, I was. I'm really sorry about that. I've been having a hard time at work. Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. Yes, it's my family's business, so I have to.
I get the feeling we're about to encounter you wherever we're going.
But I have to be going now.
Oops, I'm skipping dialogues by accident. Well, so what the hell are you running this direction for if you're trying to go that way? She ran straight into my back as if she's trying to leave the city. And then turns around and runs the other way. So, I would almost guarantee that she's part of this Pendleton company or whatever. So we're talking to the guards who are looking for us. Like, we're not that incognitus. We pretty much look the same. We're wearing the same outfit. All we did was darken our hair and put a scarf on. So there's clearly a treasure chest behind this man, and we could clearly, like, crawl underneath this if we wanted to, but apparently that's not allowed. What I think I know about this game is that the city itself becomes like a pseudo sandbox, and I think we get navigation abilities with the other party members that maybe let us get to inaccessible places. For some reason, like, even though it's not a barrier here, we're just not allowed to go this direction. Interesting that there's a farm inside the city. This actually kind of reminds me of the city in Dragon's Dogma. So, I guess these shops are finally open.
Yes. Need anything else? Yes.
I could sell... No, I can't. So I'm stuck with that permanently.
Need anything else? Come again, okay?
Okay. I'm not going to use that because it feels cheap. I feel like if they're going to give you bonuses for... well, it's all the same world and the same canon. So it's not anything like Final Fantasy in that regard. It's just that every game kind of stands alone, and this is the first game that I feel like has actually kind of referenced the other ones. But mostly it was a bit superficial because we were being interrogated in prison by a woman who just kept bringing up all of our other adventures, and basically we're basically on trial for being an adventurer. What? Are you kidding? I clearly see something there. It was just a random invisible wall. What's this bullshit? Unacceptable. Something behind this house? I would say overall, like, my biggest thing with the plot of this is that it kind of doesn't matter anymore. And I say that mostly because of the last game, which basically jumped the shark, in my opinion. So I question why, like, the only way this game could escalate what happened in the last game is basically do the Saints Row treatment, where we either go to outer space or to hell, or both. Like, I don't see how it could top what happened in the last game if it wanted to, like, escalate. This shady man looks very shady. Yeah, but I guess because that started as this pseudo, like, turn-based kind of game, and meanwhile East has always been like action adventure. The only real difference is that the first two games were very simplistic, and the third game was a side-scroller, and since then they've all basically been the same. The only difference that happened starting with East 8 is that the camera perspective finally changed.
Very well.
And it became a party-based game a couple games ago.
Name's Maxim. I deal in black market commodities you can't find anywhere else. What you do with the things you buy from me is none of my business. And what I do with the things I buy from you is none of yours. Fail to keep our business discreet, and we'll never do business again.
Okay, well that wasn't hard to convince him. Offer items missed during the story in the bargain bin. Okay, so key items, if you don't find them, show up here.
A treasure chest.
You just pay a penalty for not having found them, I guess. So far, the city's way bigger than it needs to be because there's a lot of like nooks and crannies where you just don't find anything.
Hey there, take a look around.
Huh.
Looking for anything specific?
Asparagus roulade? Delicious. It actually sounds pretty tasty.
Just hope to see you again soon.
I should make that. Why is this man, like, sticking with this woman? He seems like he doesn't like her. I don't know, you haven't walked away. I feel like your business has concluded and you're still sticking with her. Imagine they're gonna become like an odd couple romance at some point.
Oh,
what is this?
This
oh.
is...
What is... What? What happened? I stepped on something and he got all excited. Might as well use this. It's a lot of HP for this point in the game. What did I just find? A Azir pedal. I can't do nothing with it. Huh. Our HP recovers when we stop moving, which is pretty classic for this game, but it happens immediately. Normally, you gotta wait a bit. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty substantial, but obviously we kind of have like diminishing returns as our HP grows, and 100 becomes less significant. There's a thing upon the fountain. What's this? Oh, that's right. We get like the crazy landmarks.
Wow, what a sight.
I seem fancier. Okay. And then this. I remember talking to some guy when I was just running around before, who like wants us to basically assemble a tour brochure for him.
Come on in.
Say it ain't so. Oh, a classic Robin Hood then.
Everything's a good choice.
You have a mushroom stew or nuts.
Come again soon.
You gotta broaden your menu there a bit. What is the hieroglyph? You look familiar, as if you're a character from East Oath. Except you're clearly not, because that character ain't around anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make sense. If you're trying to get food for like a food drive, only taking one of everything is the exact opposite of what they want. They want like a consistent food donations. It's quantity over quality for good reason. I don't have any meals. It's weird. It's also weird that we're donating an entire like prepared meal instead of like non-perishable goods. Aren't you, Ponzi? Oh, I can't hop in the fountain. Why does the jump so short in here? So it's interesting. One of the characters that showed up, one of the Monstrum characters, was clearly in some kind of religious regalia, but he like it had that four-pointed star symbol on it, but he had his crossed out. So evidently, I think he was called Renegade too, so I guess he's a defector from the church somehow. Wonder what will come of that. She said I can use the library, but for some reason I can't get in. So, whatever. I'm sure they're doing their best. And artificial barrier. If we're not allowed to leave the city, it seems a bit odd that it restricts parts of the city too. I'm guessing they're just opening it up in stages as we go through the plot. Ooh. Oh, we're down in the canals.
A treasure chest!
Would you look at that? Figs. Look, why is there a barricade even there? Wouldn't get across that if I tried. This jumping need a big slappy sound effect. Prison goods? You sell like shivs and files and lockpicks?
Can I help you find anything? Come again soon.
I can't afford nothing. Well, there's the Pendletowns. Well, what was your first clue there, Adol? In we go.
That is simply reprehensible.
Forgive me, sir. But, Mr. Reach, I made sure it was in the safe last night.
Check it again. This has persisted for too long. I will not allow it to damage this company's reputation.
I understand, sir.
We would like to apologize to you too, Miss Krisha. Me? You don't have to do that. I mean, not that you don't have to do anything, just that you don't have to apologize.
God, her voice is unbearable.
Damn right they're going to do something. Krisha, you worked hard to secure these sales, did you not? For one so business-minded, you do not seem to grasp the gravity of the situation, especially considering it concerns you directly.
But those sales were my...
What is Pendleton's strategy? It's to overwhelm its competitors with sheer capital leverage. I presumed you understood this, Krisha. But it seems I was wrong.
I'm sorry, sir.
Alas, I have a meeting with the man in charge of the Roman garrison now. You will assist me with checking the books later, so I expect you'll not be tardy.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Well, who do you think this is gonna turn out to be? Yeah. I'm not sure if that is an option here. Oh, it is. Maybe I should. It would be the first time I did, and it would feel weird. I kind of feel like I have to stick with it. Oh, I didn't. They're still on. I turned it back. The one other option is French for some reason. No Spanish. I don't know. Because I played all the other ones in English, it would feel weird to suddenly change it for this. Also, they're not all terrible, just her in particular.
Who are you?
No one's suspicious, that's for sure.
That's precisely something someone suspicious would say.
But I'm not suspicious.
Judging by your attire, I assume you're interested in taking post as a guard here. You'd be more than qualified if you can avoid being outwitted by a single measly thief. Yes, vile leeches, the lot of them. That is Pendleton's rightfully earned money. Krisha, Carla.
Yes, sir?
What can I do for you, Father?
Oh, you're the one.
An acquaintance of yours, Krisha?
Not exactly. I bumped into him on my way here.
You mustn't act so disorderly, Krisha. You'll never be a respectable member of the Pendleton Company like that.
I'm sorry.
In any case, speak to this man. Perhaps he may be of some use to us. And if
Okay,
not,
I got the
compensate him and
job.
send him on his way.
I got the job like immediately.
Krisha, I trust you'll handle this.
We didn't even ask for a job.
Of course, sir.
Carla, ensure nothing goes wrong while I'm gone. I leave the business in your hands.
I understand, Father. I bid you good luck.
We didn't explicitly say the younger girl is his daughter as well,
We can continue our discussion in the
but I
back
presume
room.
she is.
No.
That seems like a conflict of interest. I know a hidden passage back into the prison because it's the way I came out. Yeah, enough to basically give corporate secrets of one of your biggest clients. Oh, I have an idea. Oh? She sussed me out. Seems like you wouldn't even have to make an offer. You could just blackmail me now. Persons of interest, then. Okay. There's an aggressive map. Wow, this... so that's the fountain there. Like smack in the middle. This town's a little bit bigger than I thought. Does the game take place entirely in the town, or are there, like, wilderness sections as well? I think there are, because I see some parts clipping in the fog of war around the city. It'd get pretty boring if this game took place entirely in the city. Oh, wow. In advance. Just a bunch of flowers and some water, I guess. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. But I haven't played that yet, so I don't know how it compares in terms of the scope of the city. Yeah, so it's actually gonna make me buy stuff? I already have stuff. Fast travel to discovered relief tiles. Okay. Good to know.
Welcome.
Oh.
How may I be of assistance?
Skill XP gain. Does sound nice.
No time to buy like the present. Have a wonderful day. Take your time. Look. Thank you for shopping with us.
Where'd the younger woman get off to? I'm gonna call it now, and it seems pretty obvious, but I'm guessing that the younger girl is actually the white cat who's part of the crew. And she's also probably the one stealing and giving it back to the poor. She probably feels some sort of guilt over the wealth and privilege that her family has. Seems like the obvious thing to go for. What? There's a lot of invisible walls, considering this game's supposed to be like something of a sandbox. Okay. There's another thingamajig.
Oh, this is...
This is what? What is it? Yeah, I feel like they're going to sort of restrict your movement based on movement abilities rather than actually like freedom of movement.
A treasure chest!
Yeah, it's okay. I do feel like it is already a bit dated. Well, I guess the shadows look better when there's an actual like lighting source in game. But it's just weird some of the places where they kind of cheated it. There's a section earlier where Adol was hidden behind something, and they put like a fake shadow over him because there's no actual environmental shadows.
This is...
I mean, like some of the texture quality when you get up close looks very low res, but they're going for an art style that is deliberately not visually intensive. I think the biggest problem is the anti-aliasing. You see like the weird jaggies on the roof shingles over there and shit. They could have done better with that, considering this game runs terrifically otherwise. But I think the thing that like this came out on PS4, and I think they've been trying to maintain 60 FPS on all platforms, PS4 and Switch. That's probably why they're not going for anything high fidelity. Well, yeah, but I mean, that's a Switch game, so I feel like the Switch does not have really the ability to support good anti-aliasing. Not that I know what it takes to support it, but you know what I mean. So whatever. We are a bit limited in where we can go until we do more in the plot, I guess.
How's it going? Always a pleasure.
You got fruits.
Come back soon.
No, it isn't. Especially if you're going for a stylistic art style. That's the most artificial thing that like interferes with it.
Yeah.
So somehow us, a complete stranger to this town, is putting together like a tour pamphlet for this guy. Yeah, it's basically got no outlines. It's going for that sort of blend of like regular like 3D like what am I trying to say? Yeah, it's not like super stylistic in terms of its 3D anime art style, which is kind of why I don't like it that much. I don't really remember what the screenshots of the new game look like, but personally, I find it a bit boring. Let's see if Dogi has anything interesting to say. No, he doesn't. I guess we only check in when we've made tangible progress. Also, I notice something in the top left there. That is probably some kind of tracker indicate when big shit's gonna go down and we need to do that horde mode thing again. Alright, you're making me do errands first. Where are these places? Is there a quick map button? There's a mini map. I need medicine, apparently. Yay! I think this is identical to how it worked
Even minor
in the last game.
scratches should be tended to.
We'll take one of them.
Yours. Can I assist you with anything else?
Oh, this man's voice is also obnoxious.
Even minor scratches should be tended to.
Okay, so the solid medicines cure status ailments. The liquid ones cure, well, restore HP, I guess.
No,
pretty much
take
identical.
better care of yourself.
Pretty much identical to the last game. Like I said, my challenge approach is, for the most part, to try and avoid using like health potions and revives and stuff, because I feel like that does cheapen the challenge that I always appreciate about these games. Like in East Origin, in those particular games. I guess it was just Origin and Oath, where you basically had no consumable healing whatsoever. And the game was balanced around that, whereas in this game you have so much of it. And I found in general these games, like, you just have such a bounty of healing stuff available that even on higher difficulties, the game doesn't really present a challenge unless you make a point to not use them. So he sells and upgrades weapons.
Hey there.
So I guess our sword stayed upgraded.
Early bird gets the worm. Where you going, huh?
So what do we get? It adds +3.
Early
Or we
bird
could
gets the
buy
worm.
this, which is already much better. Or should I go for armor? I can afford both. I just won't be able to upgrade either
Can't
one.
wait to try it out. Can't wait to try it
You'll
out.
need some. Alrighty then.
I'm a guess that this game does not show your armor on your character. They went with the super stylish outfits, and we wouldn't want to override them with basic armor. This doesn't look like... I guess this isn't the underpass, but we're allowed in here now. Yoink.
Yes! Got one!
I don't even know what those are, and he's so excited to get them. Oh, whatever you say, dude. I live for the thrill of adventure, apparently. Who are these children? Are you playing hide and seek? I feel like these games always have a hide and seek minigame with small children. We're gonna need to help them do their tasks, aren't we? No, apparently not. Screw you, kids.
Oh, this is...
I don't think having your small animals penned in with your big-ass cows a great idea. They're probably gonna get stepped on. Oh, and the NPCs react when you, like, jump or sprint into them. Ain't that amusing. Why do you stand for it? Oh, interesting.
A treasure chest!
Where? Oh. Yeah, it's funny. I think you missed it because the opening...
Yes! Got one!
The opening of the game, he has a brief little monologue. What the hell is this? There's like graffiti on the wall. Huh. Did I mark that with something? Or is it already marked? Yeah, the opening of the game, he has a little monologue. Can I make a marker? Where it's like the most dialogue he's ever had in any of the games. Like all the games combined. I guess I can't place custom markers. That's a bit annoying for an open world game or sandbox game. This is not true open world because it's kind of not that big. Or again, I don't know how much outside the town we get to see.
Welcome. Take as long as you need.
Tomatoes.
Oh, come back soon, you hear?
Yes! Got one!
Yes. Oh. Okay. Don't do that. I fully expected an invisible wall to stop me from doing that. We're still a boat? Well, I don't have my gift right now. Oh. Well, fancy that. How do I get that? I want. Can I get back across? Yes, I can. Hey! What? I'm stuck in this form now. I'm not supposed to be. Oh, God. Oh, I went back to normal. Don't tell me my business. I want the goods. Oh, come on! That's annoying. I want the treasure I can clearly see. I can't get in anyway. Oh, look who it is. Okay, so they just somehow bypass the barriers. That's a bit silly. So is it plot-oriented? Like, am I going to be constantly roadblocked by that and just have to explore in an area to... Yeah, it looks like it. I can very clearly see something I need there. The game's just going to be real weird about it. Apparently, as long as I'm on a roof, I stay in this form. It's really weird.
Yes!
Nailed it.
A treasure chest!
Where? I thought it was going to be something like I keep finding those flower petals, and the more I find, the more areas unlock, and therefore it would be kind of one of those things where you can unlock parts of the city early. You make a point to explore more. But I guess not. It's very artificial. Oh shit, here's the song. This is one of the more controversial songs in the game because of how bad the quality is.
We call these creatures Lemiris.
Okay. Well, where'd you come from?
Good day, Crimson King. I am not entirely certain myself.
Well, why do you call them that?
But supposedly, they have the capability of calling forth the Grimwald Nox. Normal people cannot see them. You needn't worry, though. The monsters cannot hurt them.
Well, can they see us? Basically just shadowboxing out here?
Let us deal with them now before the situation escalates.
And she's got the wrist knife, whatever they're called. Ow. Oh my god, these things do not give a fuck. Whoa, sweet.
It is apparent you are quite proficient.
Ow. I'm getting wrecked. Does anybody react to seeing this? Yes, Val. We have to get through all the tropes someday, don't we? Okay, so even though I unlocked it, I had to manually equip it. I'll put that there. I'm actually going to move this one to a more convenient button. Well, all she said was that other people couldn't see them, but she didn't say that they couldn't see us. She doesn't seem to have an alternative outfit. Then again, I don't think they're trying to reveal who their, like, actual identities are. Enough barley, good for you. Ow, ow. Oh, hang on, I put the same ability in 3 different buttons. Man, I'm getting my ass kicked. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, that song, the alternative version of that song wouldn't make sense in those encounters. So I'm glad I didn't mod that one in. Oh, Dan's. Val already made that joke. That's what it seems to be, Val. Unless at some point we basically, like, absolve? What's the word? Like, clear our name and become, like we can go out red-headed again. Keep an enemy airborne to obtain bonus experience? Huh. Interesting. Ow! I'm looking at the wrong one. Well, one. I'm confused. Apparently, Vale. That's what I'm saying. And people hated this song when the game came out. But mostly because the audio quality is so bad. Because that's one of the, like, so Falcom's got this weird thing where they have, like, internal musicians who work for the company, but they hire a lot of outside people. And one of the guys they've been hiring a lot lately has been pretty controversial because the quality of some of the songs he does is really bad. Because
How do we get there?
he basically he uses some really bad synth and like fake instruments like VSTs. And yeah, so like a lot of people hated the music that he contributed to this game for the same reason, even though he's got a lot of good ones. But in some of the cases, what I said earlier, I found a mod that lets you put in the like re-recorded versions of those songs that they released on another album, which are basically just objective improvements over the original songs. But other ones I didn't change because that one, the alternative version, was too different. It wouldn't have made sense. But also, I kind of like how stupid and ridiculous that song sounds. I didn't realize it was used this much, though. Oh, so this is just teaching us all, like, the skills that we already have. Why does her wrist knife look so, like, floppy? It's got a weird bend to it when she, like, gestures. There's a weird combination of weapons there. Alright, so we get this ridiculous thing. This is one of the things I hate the most in these games. She needs the blue pill for that thing, I think. Boosting bolster combat enhances skills attacks, reduce damage taken, increase movement speed. Charge the boost gauge by attacking enemies. You only need half a gauge or more to boost. Boost is removed when it's 0. Okay, so we don't get the crazy super attacks. We just get the temporary buff. Okay, that's way better than it used to be. It used to be that did some crazy, like, arena clearing move that couldn't be interrupted and you took no damage during it. Which just felt cheap as hell. Maybe we're still very, visible. There we go. Yeah, she never changes back, and she is very definitely an automaton. You can see the ball joints and everything.
Maybe...
So they got robots and everything now. Sirius has truly jumped the shark. Oh, the big ball. Alright, you two know that series too well, apparently. I would never recognize it because I've never seen or played those games. You probably... I think you only had to come in for an afternoon to voice this entire game. Pappenbrook? I was never interested in them to begin with. They are not my kind of game. Also, that's one of those games that has that art style where it looks like everyone has the exact same face. Oh, it wouldn't be the first strange hole I've entered. This is clearly something we can climb. Apparently not. Very obvious staircase. I'm not allowed to climb. I'm sure there's something on top of it, though. I wish he didn't have to say the name of the ability every time he used it. Huh. Interesting. Speaking of that, what has become of the supposed Final Fantasy IX animation they were doing? I haven't heard anything about that since it was just like... I don't remember if it was even officially announced. Okay, so this is annoying. This reminds me of the Tokyo Xanadu game, where it just has these random dungeons that you're kind of semi-obliged to do. Well, this looks like a horde mode thing again. Oh, everyone showed up for this one. Oh. Apparently it calls all the boys when I do this. The two male characters are the most sulky and annoying. Oh, there's the goth waifu. Really? I mean, they're just characters in a video game, so I'm not, like, super disturbed by anything in general, but they're so generic and typical of games like this that I kind of just don't care. Yes, yes. King of the Hill sections. What the hell are you doing there?
Stand ready. Lay waste to the malevolent, lest the night prevail. As the sentinel between the dark and light, I, Aprilis, herald the fall of this dusk.
Again, why do they need to super compress FMVs when they could have easily rendered that in real time? Because they just used the in-game engine to do it. Okay, well, we know about this. We've done this already. Is it just a game over if we lose then? As I recall, nobody really liked these sections in any of the reviews. Yeah, it is just like everybody all at once. Which means there's tons of characters on screen at all times. Too much particle effects going on. I can't see a damn thing. Somehow I still have not taken a hit. The only Musou game I ever played was, what's it called? Dynasty Warriors. And that wasn't really anything like this. because you have to like capture a map basically. And this, you just stand in your ground. I've never heard of that in my life. I'm already forgetting like the buttons substantially. Oh my god, what's going on? Everything exploded. I think that's a good explosion though. Oh my god, what is happening? Why everyone got a bitch and moan so much? Is that, where's the health of that? Oh, there it is. Top left. See, I can't see anything because everyone's got so many particle effects. I can't tell what's a projectile from the enemy. Oops, I blocked something by accident. I didn't even mean to, but it worked. It was a bit madness. The Lord of the Night. It's a skull. Oh my god, it's Nightmare, isn't it? I'm not doing anything to it. Does it have like a weak spot? Yeah, I think you have to attack it in the face. That was easy. Jesus. Victory is ours. Didn't even scratch the damn thing.
Impressive.
So you gonna say that exact same thing? Like they're just gonna reuse that voice clip every time we win? What's that mean? We unnoxed? The lowest grade you can get is a C, so no matter what, you're gonna pass.
Standing rank. I hope you manage to keep this up.
I'm so best. Oh.
This is...
Well, if that was like something we all had to do, why was I the only one impeded by that barrier? Yeah, nobody liked it either. I mean, those horde mode sections were just universally, like, frowned on. In this game and the last game. For some reason, they brought it back anyway. Yeah, like, why was that barrier only... Like, everyone else had cleared that barrier on their own. Well, there's something we all had to do to clear it for me, apparently. So it's strange. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okie dokie. Let's get your noodly appendage out of here. Okay, so only barrels that have a highlight around it are smashable, apparently. I'm glad they got rid of that thing that E7 and Memories had, where you had to smack a, like, harvest, like a plant multiple times to harvest all the stuff from it. Something's where?
Yeah. Something's there.
There's a lever. Okay, that's done. Another lever. Can't believe I riddled out that riddle. Not every barrel you smash has something in it. What did I just find there? I'm kind of ignoring things. Defense elixir. Whatever, screw it. No reason not to use it now. I guess it's not as significant as I thought it was if this is like the first loot we find. But how do I equip those? Oh, here. Whatever, I'm not going to use the bonus item anyway. Ow, I got noodled. Ow. I really don't like the lock-on. Lock-ons feel super janky somehow. That's why I like the isometric view of the older games better. It just meant the levels were designed around making sure you could see everything all at once. As opposed to these games where you constantly have to either manually move the camera or lock onto enemies, which restricts you moving to the camera. I think it's a little bit weird. I love that edgy, emo, or goth asymmetry going on. Well, I'm trying to tell if having different armor affects the appearance. It doesn't. What about the sword? Yeah, the sword changes, but not the armor. Which is weird, because East Oath actually showed if you had a full armor set. If you had an incomplete armor set, like you didn't have two pieces of the same set, you, it would just show his, like, default outfit, but if you had the full set, then it would actually show the whole thing. For some reason, that was the only game that did that. Otis. Don't do that.
Let's take a break.
I don't know what to do. Oh, why does the music stop when you get near these things? I don't like that. Keep the jams going. Or, oh, we have a boss fight already. Otis! Cat doesn't want to play like that. Uh-oh, I hear a bug. It's a thick bug. Got a proboscis. Oh, we do get the stupid silly attack. I don't have my boost up yet. Oh my god, he made more bugs. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm pressing right trigger to do the ability. Why are you making so many maggots? Where's my boost meter? I can't see it. I don't know how to pull it off. Whatever. Just doing this then. Oh, there's a weird fire effect on the bottom of the screen when you got that going. Why are you making so many, man? Defeat. No, none of the animals are killing each other. He just thinks he can play with them by basically headbutting them, and they don't like it. I see it. Thank you, Adol.
A treasure chest!
Raisins. Delicious. Oh, there's more level already? Huh. That looked like the way out. It was just like a respite point. Oh, no, that's it. We're in the shanty town. Interesting. We can just keep doing the level if we want to.
Something's there.
Or, no, that was a shortcut, my bad. Alright, I get you. I'm sure we won't run into any danger here. Coming in looking like this ponce, like we got money in our pockets. You know, I don't think you'd be able to retrieve any of those clothes you hung out there, because that's not like on a winch or anything. It's not like a pulley. So somebody had to like climb out there to hang those clothes. Maybe they do, Vale.
This is...
Yeah, let's just walk into... Oh, that wasn't a home. Okay, so that was the alternative way to get in, which I wasn't allowed to do. Huh. Okay.
really do exist.
Oh. Yeah, why does he turn into this every time I step on a rooftop? He apparently is obliged to go into his Monstrum form every time we're on a roof. And then people call it out. It's like a really bad way to keep your cover, dude. I see something up there. Okay. Indeed. Thank you for the insight, buddy. It's weird when it gives you two dialogue options to ask two different questions, but it only lets you actually ask one of them. Oh, come on. I couldn't stand on that. Oh, I can do the double jump.
Oh,
I mean, I didn't think you could double jump it down. Well, that's discrimination. Nailed it. Don't mind me. Whoa. New dungeon. Or is this a dungeon? I bet you we need to unlock a party member who can wall run. This looks like what that's gonna be.
Yes! Got one!
What was that? Tell me what you know. Unfortunately, you're going to hear that the whole time because he has to comment on everything he does. Okay. Whatever you say, kid. Oh, God.
The Monstrums!
You saw nothing. It's weird how much you can walk around on the roofs, and there doesn't really seem to be much reason to. Oh man, there's another thing already.
Here they come!
I keep pressing the wrong button to do the skills. I guess they just don't see me while I'm down here. Or while I'm in this mode. It's a bit strange. An Arca? What? A whom? Interesting. Yay! I'll save that for somebody else, because Adol's already gonna outclass every party member we get. Yeah, sure. I love a pint. Oh, typical. Corruption at its finest. Don't you love it when your charity goes to someone's vices?
Welcome. What do you need?
This guy sounds unsavory. Well, he just sells potatoes and nuts.
Something bothering you? See ya.
Largus. That's what I'm saying. Like the artificial emphasis on so many characters' voices kind of drives me nuts. Like they try to add a rasp that they don't naturally have. It just sounds terrible. What? Another one? It came back? Why? Why'd it come back? Man, you really don't get much distance on your jumps if you aren't sprinting. Am I obliged to do that a second time, or
Here they come!
is it just like a thing? Yeah, it gives me another reward. Pretty decent one, by the looks of it. Damn straight. Does it just like keep coming back every time I walk around the corner? No, it just showed up twice for no good reason. Honestly, I don't have a clue what David Hayter's natural voice sounds like. Oh, Would you look who it is?
You're awesome, White Cat!
You're Balduke's savior!
We can't thank you enough.
Thanks for your patience, everyone!
Whoa!
Awesome! You've all suffered under the oppression of the Roman Empire and the pollution from the mines. It's high time someone recognized that you all deserve more! Good fortune to everyone!
Look! Gold coins!
I'm gonna be rich!
I don't think you are, buddy. Why's you gotta be so showboaty about it? Seems like it's not altogether altruistic. I was gonna say, that's definitely attracting attention here. You're gonna be watching this place a lot more now that you're doing that. Notice, no. Who might that be? Okay, apparently that's suspicious. Okay. So what next?
Come take a look. Have a wonderful day.
Huh, this door's open now. Oh, here we go. This is the best song in the game. Oh man, I thought I actually had to give chase. This is gonna be a cutscene. Why does he keep stopping? Is she really gonna rob the place so soon after she just did? Oh, that's why they had to do the chasing down here.
Huh? Crimson King? Have you been following me?
Okay, so she's the wall runner. Off we go, using the very obvious reversal mechanics. Holy shit, she's fast.
Crimson Wand! Yeah! Yeah!
Why are you following me? Leave me alone already!
Not the most graceful cat, are you? Tripping over your own shoes. Oh, well, who would have ever suspected?
Ouch! Huh? I'm... Oh no! Oh no, no, no! I'm not the right. This can't be happening. How did you know that it was me? You're Adol.
Why do they act like it's so hard to tell who these people are? It's not like we're that visually distinct in our outfits.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I'm really, really sorry. I used the White Cat's power to steal from Pendleton's safe.
I think they were starting to.
I once went to the shantytown with everyone in the company. There, I met many people. Children, the elderly, who were ill because of the mines.
I mean, he did point out that she was working at a young age, so I get the feeling she is not 18.
I realized Pendleton was to blame for more of their suffering than I had thought. I knew that I had to do something. That was when I met her, Aprilis. I decided then that I'd use the money that I made to help these people.
Well,
I know that what I'm doing is wrong. When I first started, I thought everyone was happy. When there was gold, they were thankful. And they still are. But lately...
They've been getting ungrateful.
Never going back to that stupid job ever again.
They say are making this a complicated situation. They aren't just saying, oh, she's Robin Hood, therefore everything's perfect.
Yeah, the old lady ain't getting nothing. It's going towards the booze and gambling fund.
Well, it's about as subtle as a punch to the face, ain't it?
After today, I ain't got a single coin left myself, let alone for the missus. You're a real half-wit, you know that? What? Next time, I'll double what I've lost. Just have to send the wife a coin or two to shut her up. Oh, would it kill the White Cat to quit being such
What
a
the hell is
cheapskate
going on
and
back there?
cough
Oh my
up
god, the
more
cats are fucking with
coins?
something. BRB. I think this is just capitalist propaganda in general, Dans.
You can say that again. Who else?
The classic
is gonna
if you
fund
give a
my
mouse a cookie
retirement?
socialist argument. Wow. Hello, Highway Cavalier. Yeah, Teddy was in the laundry room. He just knocked over a broom, I guess.
No, it's my fault. I failed to see that this would happen.
Yeah, Teddy's been a bit of a lunatic lately. I keep catching him on top of the fridge. He was on the top of the fridge this morning chasing this tail, and I was like, you're gonna fall off and break every bone you got.
I'm not doing this because I hate the
Teddy's not
Pendleton
the kind, rule-abiding gentleman that he looks like.
I do feel that our methods can be too aggressive, and we sometimes prioritize profits way too much.
Seems like that's all you prioritize, because that man's attitude earlier was literally just squash the competition by sheer capital.
But
Oh, Teddy ain't
has also
squeezing
been
under
working
nothing.
with the Romans to help preserve the rights of the Gleans. The company has always worked in the interest of Balduc. I may not seem like it, but I am a daughter of the Pendleton family. I'll try talking to my father and my sister.
Okay. Are we gonna bail her out? Or have you already sussed that out? Because it wasn't exactly hard to tell. I get the feeling that this game's gonna be really clumsy with character development, because it seems like her entire character arc is already played out. Unless they've got something else that they got going on later. Indeed. Well, I guess it makes sense. Would have been less subtle if they just referred to the sewers as the gaping anus. That's how we escaped the prison. I don't understand how we're like, how this is a big revelation. That's how we get back in.
This is...
Okay. Good to know, Val. Thank you. Oh, people like making their deceptive confections. Alright, well, that was all good fun. Otis, why are you so obsessed with Teddy right now? Otis is just following Teddy around the room. Oh, now we get full, oh. Well done. We get full, like, navigation of the city with his abilities now. Okay, so that's changed things a bit. I still have no idea what we do with those, but they're shiny, and I want them. It's a bit odd that we have no need to stay incognito at this point, but we still kind of are, because like as we're hopping around on the roof looking like this dude, every time we come to the ground, we change back. I can do that right in front of these guards that are looking for me, and it doesn't matter.
Let's take him out.
Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. This man's right in the middle of it all, too. Good lord, there's so many projectiles. I'm trying to dodge them and get like the perfect dodge, but it ain't working. I'm getting fucking wrecked. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, one down. Ow, ow, ow. Good fucking lord. There we go. Still keep pressing the wrong buttons for everything, though. Okay, fortuitous level up. Jesus Christ! These dudes with their little shitty shots are the ones doing the most damage. cool. So I'll just do every one of these I see. Look at this asshole. Oh yeah, eat it. I think with this camera perspective, one thing the game could stand to have, and I don't want it to be one of those things they overdo, but some kind of indicator of when there's, like, a projectile coming from off screen, because that's what's doing the most damage. It's just me not seeing things coming.
Here they come.
Because I don't have that good of control over the camera. Yeah, that'd be more interesting, but I guess they couldn't be bothered. Oh, I got 2 of those now.
Here they come.
Oh my god. I mean, I thought he was going to do his attack in midair, but he did it when he hit the ground. Wow. I'm gonna be able to equip the whole fucking squad at this rate. With all the loot I'm getting from these. This one came back again. It's so confusing.
Let's take them out.
Why did they come back? What the hell are you doing there? I got stank branch. Stinky wood. What's this idiot doing? Oh god. It's one of those like minstrels that just sings in subtitles apparently. Up and at him.
Oh, this is... Yeah! Monstrum!
It is kind of surprising to have this much mobility in this game. Well, who's that idiot? Hey, dummy. Okay. She's just like one of those characters who we get like a reward if we find him in every location.
Let's take them out.
Yeah, but they've never had anything like this. Again, this is, I guess this is the East 8 was the weirdest one to me out of all these games because it was the only one that didn't really have like a city or anything. Because it was all on a deserted island, so the only
Make sure you stay alive.
I'm doing well enough, thank you. It is the current installment, yes. They've announced another one that's supposed to come out this year, I think. But yeah, this is the latest one. What was I saying? Yeah. Because East 8 is the first one that had this kind of like gameplay and characters perspective. But it was all on a deserted island, so the only, like, town, per se, was your little survivor camp. Oh, come on. Jesus. Oh. What? I absolutely had that.
Yeah. Oh.
Yoink.
This is...
That's not true, Val, because East 10 was announced... I mean, they had mentioned they were working on it, but it wasn't announced until recently. This had been out on Steam for at least a year now. But yeah, it takes forever for them to get localized to English to start with, and then to come out on Steam. Takes even longer. So they release in Japan, and then like a year later, they'll come out in English on consoles. And a year after that, they'll be on PC. No, that was me being stubborn and waiting for it to go on sale for 50% off, which it still didn't do.
Here they come.
Let's just go for all these, I guess.
Let's take them out.
If you know what you're doing, those are over in like 3 seconds.
Yes, got one.
Got one, but I still don't know what they are.
Here they come.
Well, that sucked. It is, but if you listen to the song, the tone of the guitar and drums are pretty terrible. You don't notice it as much when it's downplayed behind all this hacking and slashing sound effects. Basically, everyone complains that the composer uses the worst, like, VSTs for his drums and guitars and everything.
Let's take them out.
Because the guy who's done most of the soundtracks until now set the standard pretty high. Virtual sound something. It's fake instruments that you compose just on a computer. And like high quality ones sound fairly close to a natural like guitar tone. Low quality ones sound like what Doom sounded like, basically, like classic Doom. Again, these just respawn randomly. I can't tell if they stop happening at some point or if I'm just supposed to keep doing them. Oh, missed one. Where are you going, dipshit? Yeah, they keep going back. I'm not going to keep doing these all day. Let's get somewhere. I am not familiar enough with modern Doom, so I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of their... Well, ironically, I'm not a big fan of their guitar tone in the modern Dooms, even though they use real guitars. I just don't really care for the sound of it. The super bass heavy chuggy. Okay, now I can get over here. I have no idea why there was an invisible wall there before. I finally get the thing behind this dude. Wrong! I don't have an issue with dubstep inherently. It's just that a lot of it is really bad. I still can't get behind that idiot. Alright, let's check in with old Doggy. Almost any genre has an example that I enjoy. Except maybe country. I don't recall that song, because honestly, playing DMC5, I was not paying much attention to the music. And when I was, it was because some of the songs were bad. I got something. Yeah, well, I got save and reloads on my side. He's done nothing to spruce the place up like he said he would. Did I? What was his song? I don't remember it. This wasn't the one where the guy starts screaming about being a demon again, right? Because that song was awful. Oh, well, yeah. That's a bit of a silly song as opposed to the super edgy songs that they usually have. How do I get into the cloaca again?
Please, wait!
Beg your pardon.
Excuse me,
That
Anna.
run animation.
Are you really going to the prison?
Yeah.
Made up your mind? Well, would it be okay if I came with you?
Why?
Oh, there are some things I wanted to see for myself. I promise I won't let you down.
It's weird how her voice is like a whole octave higher in her civilian form than her, like, white cat form.
Okay, let's go, Adol.
I don't remember in 4 either, but 4 I don't remember having any particularly bad songs. Oh yeah, the time has come, and so have I. Oh. Do we need to be... Let's find out. Share their gifts. Okay, so we can navigate
The entrance
just
to
as
the
a single
waterway
character.
should be near the middle of the shantytown. The truth is,
Oh
I was
wow,
a
look at
little
that.
reluctant to come here. Pendleton
You can't
is
just
to
kind of
blame
do it
for
anywhere.
So many. I'm sorry. This probably isn't the time or place.
It's actually pretty generous. Just need to find places where it actually is useful. Does that really apply to any wall? Sure does. Holy smokes. And his grabo arm has some impressive range to it.
Yes! Got
Yes! Guess you really do need a solid wall, though.
Yes! Got one!
Crimson Line! Crimson Line!
The hell are you doing up here? Seems to be the only one who doesn't appreciate his her charity down here. How do I switch character? You're right there? I don't really have a problem with it. The constant, like, back and forth between the combat song and the regular town song. There's a jarring shift of tone regardless. It's just that kind of seems to be the game's theme. Okay.
A treasure chest.
Where? Expellant. Well, I seem to be lost. Oh, interesting. I'm confused. Surely we get to control the other characters, right? But how do we actually switch? Well, that button doesn't work. Maybe I just haven't unlocked that yet. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's B.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Alright, well, we'll see what she's got going on for a bit. Maybe I shouldn't, because I can hear her voice now. Where's am I going? Going to the green.
What do I do?
I don't know. What do you do? Or is this a side quest? Are they what nows? Butterflies?
You mean...
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be the character portraits are more stylized than their models in game.
In that case...
We're collecting butterflies? That's our side quest? Terrific, just what I wanted to do. Deadlines? Interesting. At least I give you a notice. Short.
Let's go!
Leave it to me! Leave it to me! Leave it to me! Here I go!
Okay, there's one. Oh my god, you fell. I thought you'd just grab it. How many of these we gotta get? Also, whatever you do, don't look in the top left of the screen.
Oh, this is...
I cannot listen to her exertion noises. How many of those were we grabbing? Three.
Leave it to me!
Let's go!
Well, two are very close together, so surely the last one ain't far.
Let's take them out.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Owie. Oh god, I fell. Let me back up. Oh, so I assume there's something to grab onto. Look at this idiot. Okay. Do we get any quest markers for that? Can't be spending all day looking for butterflies, man.
A treasure chest!
Mine? I suppose I might as well give her some of these, since you're the first to join. Okay. I wasn't sure if they were keeping with the theme of the previous games with the 3 damage types, but it looks like they are. Where's this last butterfly, damn it?
What do I do?
Crimson Block!
God damn. I hate these headphones I bought. My old headphones, I could wear them, like, indefinitely. They would never start to hurt my ears. These ones, even though they don't feel like they fit weird, it's at some point I adjust them and my ears are in absolute agony. I might just buy my old ones again. I hate earbuds. They're even less comfortable. Well, that's the thing. Like, the pads have no contact with my ears right now. But I think they're just a little bit too tight. Seriously, where's the last fucking butterfly? I did not expect to spend so long doing this. Uh-oh. Interesting. Oh, I didn't think we could get up here. Honestly, where's this stupid thing? I had headphones that did that once, and I assure you, I'd rather have the scratchy fabric. I don't have a clue where this fucking thing is. I found 2 of them so easily, and I have no idea. I can't spot this one at all. Is it possible to track a quest? Nope. Oh. That's just not what I wanted.
We did it!
What do we do? I still don't know what those do. Just like a deliberate way back into the standard town. Interesting. But I can't go that way. There's a lot more freedom of movement than I expected, even knowing that this game was sandboxy. Oh god, I have fallen. I have no idea. I cannot find this last butterfly. That's incredibly dangerous. You're having your child collect the laundry over this fucking, like, 80-foot drop? You're out of your mind. Alright. Can I just turn in two of them? Because I honestly cannot find this one.
What do I do?
I don't understand. Where is this one? We had the ability, she can do something down here, can't she? Or that's where we're supposed to go. Gorilla, where the hell is this thing? Oh, don't spoil it. I don't have a clue where this butterfly is. Do I actually have to look up a walkthrough for this fucking butterfly? It's on one of the roofs, apparently. Oh, I don't mind. I was just teasing.
A treasure chest.
Where? Touch that. Am I blind? There it is, Jesus. Really? You can't stream it? Oh, because of Atlas. I thought it was like a Twitch thing that was inappropriate. Well, what do? Do they, like, shut your channel down? What do they have against that? It's not like they stop you streaming Persona, do they? Do they just have a problem with that game? Oh, okay. That's fucking annoying. I thought they did it like on a per game basis for like the year after it came out. You think they're gonna come after me? I don't even have 400 followers yet. What's the difference between those versions? And why would that version not be on Steam? I wonder if these are supposed to be...
Right. That went great!
Sure did. Uh-oh. We got a lot of knocks. I'm guessing when that happens, we have to do one of the things. Interesting. Oh, well, I don't do ads anyway. I mean, not by choice. That was a hell of a yawn notice. Oh, whatever. Then they don't get free marketing for their video games. That's their problem. Where am I going now? Oh, right. She just follows me in these sections.
I think we can scale that wall using my gift.
Sure can. Oh, yeah, Atlas just seems to be very out of touch. This is my jam. See, I wish the in-game music was louder, because the music in cutscenes tends to drown out the dialogue. But if I change the global option, then that just, like, it messes it up one way or the other. Crabbo! He has come to pinch. Your fists look very dainty. I don't know how they're punching through that thing. But if you insist. That's not the button I use to switch characters.
Switch!
Oh, I guess it is. I have two buttons to do it.
Leave this to me, Adol. I can break their defenses.
Well, you can't apparently hurt those, so... I appreciate that she's way faster than Adol is. Oh my god, I'm getting zappered. I wasn't expecting lightning crab. Holy shit. Oh, good lord. I'm terrible at this. Well done. I'm gonna switch characters because that sound effect annoys me. Ah, well, I mean, what do? Don't they just get your VODs taken down? And, like, hit you with a, hey, you've been warned? But I guess the problem is if you have multiple violations and they just don't catch up with you until you streamed it 6 or 7 times, then you're in deep shit.
It's amazing. Balduke has such huge tunnels beneath it. We can use my gift to reach higher areas.
You can use mine to do the same thing, but mine's much more contextual.
Can you take this out?
Yes, I can. Oh, jeez, that was you. I started trying to stab her because she was, like, hopping all over the place.
There's something here.
Where the hell are you going? Yeah, it's probably just a hollow threat. Might be one of those things they put in place as a... Oh my goodness, she's dead. Oh, now I'm screwed. Might be one of those things they put in place. If they find somebody who has streamed it and they don't like it, then they're like, ah, you broke our rules because you're not allowed to do that. It's like selective enforcement to cover up them, like, doing something arbitrary. Oh my god, I'm so bad at the parry. Defeated. Like I said before, I'm like artificially challenging myself to not use healing or resurrects, except the environmental ones. Glad that even though she's KO'd, I can still use her wall run. Oh, so it's slander the game? So you just can't even criticize it? If you don't say it's the most perfect game you've ever played? I like how you can parry the lightning. Doesn't quite make sense, does it? I am so bad. Oh yeah, because slander has a legal definition in that it is basically false. Yeah, saying that like the game does something it doesn't. Like saying it's I don't know, it steals your data and sells it or something. And I'm in bad shape. Questioning my decision to not use healing. I'm about to die. Okay, we don't get the stationary heals underground, which is pretty typical. There we go. An immediate boss fight. Yeah, as if the games can make themselves look any worse. Or couldn't. As if you could make the game look any worse. I don't know why they feel like they have to be on the same platform. I definitely saw there's more shit here, so let's explode some more. Interesting. They must just have like the most paranoid legal team. There's clearly something over there. Oh, you can't escape. You can hide from me, Crabbo. God damn it. He missed his punch, which screwed up my parry. Oh my goodness, that breath attack is awful. I don't want to get lightning. You did. God damn it, dude. Would you look at that? I guess once the game gets going, the pace of it is refreshingly quick. It felt really slow in the opening area. Oh god. Oh my god. Hey. Oh, think. Yes, if you use a wall run, you don't get the mid-air double jump. Oh, come on. I can totally do that. Please. Oh. Let's catch our breath then. Huh. He doesn't have a sheath for his sword like he did in the last game, where he, for some reason, has it behind him on the same side that of his sword arm. It's a very awkward way to draw your weapon. I think that's everything. What do we got now? We had a frog and we had a bug. What a gormless expression she has. Okay, so it's just a bigger one of those. Enemy design has not been particularly inspired, has it? Just whip that one. Oh, good lord. Now you think that was an attack. He's up to no good. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it has been done. Well, that's just discrimination, ain't it? Shadow Mantle. Consecrated tools with party-wide effects. Interesting. Idle anywhere to heal. Oh, great. Always one of those. That's one of the biggest things that annoyed me. I mean, I guess they've always had some ability to heal, like not in mid-fights, but some ability to heal throughout the level. Usually in the form of an item that you just equip and stand still, and you get passive healing as long as you don't move. And that's always been like the biggest pace breaker. I wish they would just ditch that entirely.
There's something here.
What East Origin had in lieu of anything else was enemies could drop healing items that you would use on the spot. So I think that's the way I've always preferred it. Having consumables that you can carry around and use whenever kind of spoils the challenge. But having none will be perhaps a bit too punishing. So I like the idea that if you're brave and keep fighting enemies, as long as you're careful about it, you can get a healing item out of it.
In that case...
You know, tradition just holds you back. Oh, you've been doing these the whole game, idiot. Dumb game giving me a tutorial prompt for something I've already been doing. Like, so integral to the gameplay. I don't know why they're just telling me about it now.
There's something here.
It's weird how, like, just to avoid camera collision, the game makes things disappear well before they're off screen. I do have the FOV nearly maxed out in this game. I was kind of surprised that they gave an option. But I do have the FOV basically maxed out just to get the camera as far away from the characters as possible. But if you pan it out too far, then it starts culling things, like de-rendering things before they're truly off screen. It looks really awkward. Okay. Here's some tricky platforming. Nice. Whoa.
Yeah. Here I go. Can you take this at
I'm taking this one. I don't know why she hasn't gotten any other abilities yet.
Let's go.
It's weird to me, in a genre that's often focused on dodging, that pulling off a perfect dodge is much more difficult than the perfect parry, because if your dodge takes you out of the way, then you don't get the perfect dodge. Like, you basically, you have to nail it on the iframes and not actually just avoid the attack. Do you have to say the same thing every time?
Leave it to me.
Where the hell are you going? Oh.
A treasure chest.
Hey. Oh, I never even equipped any trinkets on her. Why don't you just take the same things I got? Although since I'm taking a lot more hits when I play as you, then you might as well have the defense bonus.
It's really high. I wonder if there's anything up there.
We've already seen it. Ow. I cannot see. Ah. Holy shit, I've been playing this game a while. I got it. Oh my god, the crab's just carrying me. I wish they didn't have to make a sound effect every time you use a skill. That gets so annoying so quickly. But like by design, the game just encourages you to spam the abilities. Yeah, I remember that. That was kind of wild. I think the only game I streamed longer than that was the Gothic demo, and that's because that was just a meltdown into sheer madness. Oh, she drowned. Why are there stumps? Just stumps growing in the sewers.
Something's there.
Oh no, he doesn't.
A treasure chest!
That's all we got.
Finally, a break!
Boss number 2, then.
This is a really big room.
I've seen bigger.
Something's coming!
The weird thing about, like, the damage types is these games always have... The bosses never have a particular weakness. They're vulnerable to everything. Just so that you can end up using any character you want. Really, I blocked. I don't think that scream does damage. It just pushes you away. He has made no attempt to use that weapon so far. There we go. He got winded quickly. Jesus. That wasn't even him being, like, stunned. That was just a long-ass recovery animation for that attack. He sure is a damage sponge, though. There we go. That was a hell of a thing. Let's just stay there? Oh, he knocks him down. What's the point of putting up those walls if you just knock them back down yourself, idiot? Oh, he knocked him down again. What a dummy.
We managed to beat it. I've never seen the monsters down here before. They sort of remind me of the ones in the Grimwald Mox, though. But how could that be?
The barriers are growing thin.
It's strange. I had no idea all this was right beneath our feet. And I've lived in this city my entire life. That was a close call. I wonder what that monster was. It
The
wasn't
big old
like
lizard
the
man.
Ramirez.
Huh. That was weird. This... Whoever comes up with, like, the names for things in these games really likes to just... I think they just look at, like, a Latin dictionary or something. And just come up with whatever sounds coolest. Familiar. Okay, well, we probably shouldn't be snooping around.
You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape.
I had a feeling he would feel obliged to help this man.
One day, we'll meet again.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I will pick this back up tomorrow. I'm enjoying it more than I would have... Well, I kind of expected to enjoy it at this point. It was really only towards the end of East 8 that it started to fall apart for me, but... The game's fun enough. Till tomorrow, have yourselves a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.